Hey guys, welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2. So we're in Pro Mod still, of course, always going to be in Pro Mods now. We have got a trip. We'll go to Freight Market from Plymouth. So we visited Simulate, and we're heading down to Trinity with however you pronounce this old tractor. Wanted to do a low loader trip. To me, they're the best sort of fun to have, and it's a reasonable size trip. Now, I'm gonna preface this. I have been having an awful lot of issues with this version of Pro Mods. Frame rate issues. I've never had issues like this with Pro Mods before. I am running very, very minimalistic mods. So I've put in a different def file for Pro Mods that puts the draw distance down to low PCs to see if that helps. But it has been very brutal in the towns. Very brutal indeed. There's definitely some optimization issues I've got going on. Never had it before like this. So if it gets a little janky, you'll hear me complain about it. Apologies, but it's irritating. It really is. So let's hit drive. Also, I've had another issue. I don't know if it's a mod, what the deal is. I'm running very, very little mods. We've got Jazzy Cat's traffic pack in. And I noticed with his trailer pack too, while going through the trailers, the about section, whatever they call it now, so you can see the different trailers, different trucks, some of his trailers didn't have any bodies. You just literally saw the wheels and then the rims. I saw a whole crap ton of his traffic do that yesterday just before coming up to my destination. I pull up the error log and it was just absolutely ram-packed full of stuff. So I'm not too sure if it's the game or what the issue is. So we are running Frosty's mod. It's a mod that I love using, especially as it's coming down to wintertime. So everything is very cold right now. The water temperature is -5, so we'll let that warm up a little bit, get into the pluses before I will take off. And we'll enjoy the outside view. Of course, we are in my Scania with the Canadian flag on it. Hands down, probably one of my favourite paint jobs. So we'll be rocking that. And honestly, this is my favourite truck in Euro Truck. Really is. Absolutely amazing. So we're almost in the pluses there, so we'll take that off and we'll just go easy. And not do too much damage. I'm pretty sure I've still got Jazzy Cat's traffic pack in. Pretty sure I do. It does make a hell of a difference. Yeah, I do. You can tell I do instantly forward. No, I haven't got any traffic density stuff in or anything like that. So hopefully this will be a nice little trip down the coast. I don't think I've ever been to Trinity. It's one of the Channel Islands. I've been to Jersey, IRL, and I think I've been to it in game too. Come on, there we go. And it's this one. Oh, is it one of these entrances? I hate these with a passion. They're so tight. Tight and awkward. Make the jokes where possible, though. Loading, loading. So here is our trailer. There it is. That's the low loader trailer ripped right out of Farmston. Too funny. I cannot wait until we get the ability to have low loader trailers in our fleet. It kills me the fact we don't have that yet. It's gonna be irritating. Oh, that was aggressive. Is there any other way I can call that? Go on, make the lights. Yep, making the lights. Sweet. I would love to have background music while playing this. Definitely need something. If Pretzel worked while recording these, I would totally have it on in the background with a playlist that I actually like. Hopefully putting it down to a low draw distance was the answer. I hope it was, and I hope it isn't at the same time, because I shouldn't need to do that on this system. I really shouldn't. Oh, let's speed him. We are speeding. Not terribly, but we are. Still 30 mile an hour along here? God dang. Coming now. Still 30. Jeez. Got 382 miles. A good chunk of that is going to be on the ferry. Actually, is it a good chunk? Probably a 50 mile or so. Ooh. Resurfacing the road there, I guess. And open it up. You watch our car just go zipping down the inside. We'll get over before it has a chance. Fuel will probably... Actually, I'll probably buy some over in the channel line. It may be cheaper. Sorry, buddy. I could move over probably, but I didn't. Got the cruise set, and that's us. Settle in for the nice old ride. And there's a helicopter flying around. Oh, that's why there's a helicopter flying around. A fugitive has been caught in a Lamborghini. Oh, really? A truck that's bobtailing, something tells me you should be able to scoot past a truck with a couple of boats in there fairly quickly. Now the downside with Frosty mod, although it all looks nice and cold and the temperatures are cold in the game, yeah, good luck seeing the white lines. That can be pretty brutal at times. Now hopefully, yeah, I started this at night time, but by the end of the video you'll see the transition through the daytime, which is awesome. I love that fact in the game. It does look so beautiful. Now, touching on the subject of the drop down of FPS when I go into towns, I have lowered the graphics settings down to high on everything, just in case this Pro Mod's being a hog, which I feel it is. Pro Mods have added a crap ton of detail to the towns, so it could be that. And I believe this is either the second or the first one they've done that to, so presumably they're going to need to do a bit of optimization there when people report that. I need to pull away and get in behind this man. Going over one more. I'll start easing on the brakes there because this is tight. I'm not sure if this trailer's got rear wheel steering. I honestly have no idea. Okay, that was brutal. 90 mile an hour. I usually go down now on the outside and then use the speed that you gain going down it to just slingshot. Following way too close there. I want to go over, but I can't. I guarantee that truck that's right by us can actually go over. If it wanted to. Same with this one. This one's got clear traffic. Move over. We're not supposed to be in this lane. And now it's gone down to this. Which could be why it stayed in the 2-lane. Okay. What was that all about? That made me damn near stop. It's probably going to go down to a single lane road in a minute too. Which sucks because I wanted to get past these. Yep, there it is. Well, let's just bring our speed back to probably about 45 miles an hour. And settle in for the night. Maybe even slower, yep. Can't even show you the scenery yet. Kinda sucks. Way. Alright, let's go to fuel economy. That's the window I like keeping open. Seeing how we're doing on our fuel. Ferry will probably be able to get a little bit of a nap in. Where's this? What? There it is. Yeah, I need to set up my cruise control keys again on the keyboard. Is that a roundabout or just a very tight turn? Now I'm going to keep set the speed limit. Because yeah, the traffic really came to going down the hill there, but we'll probably catch back up with them again. If I speed up, it's just no sense. It's getting lighter now. Beautiful. There is a mod out there where it actually gives real sort of time of days, and it gets updated for the season. I was thinking about putting that into Euro Truck, but it's just no sense because it doesn't take an equate for time zones, and I like having the time zone feature being shown. Actually, we can speed up, screw it. And with putting Frosty mod in and stuff like that, just wouldn't suit. It'd be daylight by now. Well, actually, would it? Probably not. There we go. We'll set it 3 miles an hour above the speed limit. That's the thing I don't get about the traffic at times. They'll stay at constant speed on one spot and then just roar off. Oh, they got a firework up there, rear end. It's kind of comical. Traffic's always been like that in the game. And for the Frosty mod, I think you can download a physics mod that makes it slippy and slidey and stuff like that, which I don't bother with. And the reason I don't bother with that is the traffic. Traffic doesn't see that, obviously, for obvious reasons. But it's just, it doesn't look right when you're slipping and sliding and traffic's just motoring on by you like there's nothing going on. Yep, I think I'll pass on that. Hopefully soon enough it'll go up in a two-lane road at least. Catching up with them now. But if you've got set to the speed limit of 50, which is what they're probably going at, we should keep this which I'd say would be safe. There you go, all of a sudden starting to see the road lighting up. I love journeys, IRL and in-game, when you go in from early morning to it lightening up, going through the dawn and all of that, sunrise. It's just beautiful, it really is. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna open up here, I hope. Power! All of the power. Actually, I'm gonna stay in this line. I want to get past these two. These two are, yeah, slowpokes. And we're off. A little bit of a stutter there. See, stutters like that come right back. I get it's loading in new areas, probably loading in new assets. I was experiencing that with American Truck Simulator quite heavily in Oregon. I agree, I really shouldn't be a thing, but it is. So if you guys have had a good week, we were definitely continuing to do some more farm sim. I talked to the guys on TeamSpeak last night about it, and I think we're all kind of planning towards the end of the month, beginning of November, stopping producing farm sim content. I may do the odd bit here and there on Shamrock, or just strip it down to Shamrock completely. I don't know yet. And how I may even open up the multiplayer server just to have a laugh on one night. I don't know yet. Moving over. I don't rightly know. But it's still quite a ways away. Just about a month or so. But it's getting closer. Getting closer very quickly. And the guys at Giant Software, at this point, they're probably just counting down the days, and I bet it's flying by for those guys. Because let's face it, game development, they've probably got issues right now, and they're probably working them out, no doubt about it. And they just want an extra day to fix that issue, and each day is disappearing very, very quickly for them, no doubt. Brighton. Because I should not be in that lane overtaking that truck. I think I'll be coming off real soon, Southampton. Yeah. Not this one, the next one maybe? This wanted me to get over already. Now, if that's what I think it is in front of us, that is most definitely wrong. Trailer training. You would not be on a motorway unless you are just transportating that, I don't think. Because I don't think any learners, no matter whether you've got your full license or not, are allowed on motorways. Could be wrong. Probably, yeah. But let's believe you can't. Oh, don't brake. You're why are you braking while indicating? Your wires all messed up? You got a short there, bud? Put your brakes on and you indicate right? Actually, let's start backing off because it's probably going to throw on the anchors. it'll be doing. I presume it'll be doing the legal speed limit 55. Or 50 maybe. So one thing I noticed on the truck I need to adjust is the brakes on this thing are harsh. Like you touch them a little bit and it's almost locking up all the wheels. And nothing coming that way. Nothing coming that way. We are good to continue. Yeah, that trailer doesn't have steering, I don't think. And we are going to need a kit by the looks of it. Our rest meter's getting up there, and fuel. But we'll get fuel on the Channel Island. See how expensive it is. Probably going to be up there. No, out of poops and giggles, I kind of want to see what the trailer's been up to, because the trailer I've not been using. I just ended up unprivating it and setting that as anyone can use it. If I wasn't going to be using it, no sense. But I definitely want to have a couple in the fleet. But with the 310k in the bank right now, yeah, I don't think we've really got any point of buying a lot of them. Alright, I'll go outside view. Pretty quiet right now. Oh yeah, that doesn't have the steering put onto it. How much further do we actually have to go before we're at the ferry? We've got to be knocking on the door of it about now. There's the Spinnaker Tower. Yeah, we do it doing this turn here. So this is where, if they've changed up around, was that a Defender? No, it's a G-Wagon. If they've changed up the area around here is where it will probably have some issues. London for sure. London's really detailed now actually, it's really nice. So we went down to about 48 FPS there. Don't see a lot of those Mercedes vans anymore. Used to see a crap ton of them back in the day. Oh, I must have hit the curb. Oh. Not really. I'm surprised there's traffic lights here. I would have thought that would have just been a yield. Like, okay, the car's coming, no, go. That's how I would treat it, personally. Come on! Can we go now? Yay! Power! I think this has the big V8 in it. I can't remember what engine's actually in this. That or I wasn't quite the level for the 730. So we went for the 6, that's what I'm thinking. Which we'll probably stick with now, to be honest, it's more than enough power. It really is. There's our chariot right there. I can't quite see without zooming in. And of course we can just drive right on. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I'm not gonna lie, that's a weird looking ferry. And wait for that to load. Not there. St. Helier. Oh, we are going to Jersey. Huh. Nice. 9 hours. Oh, I hope it's not going to be dark. Yeah, I guess Trinity is on Jersey. Well, there we go. I'll probably have to get a thumbnail very, very quickly. Ah, crap. Can I sleep? Did I goof that bad? And away we go into the darkness. Yes, if there's somewhere to sleep, I think I will sleep. Or I'll go out the wrong way just because it's going to be easier. Jeez, what are you guys doing there this time of night? Is there enough room to turn there? Yeah, it looks like there should be. This is a very tight spot to get to if there was other trucks in here, not just the one. Now the problem is it's going to set us as probably 1, 2 o'clock at night. Which is going to be very much a pain in the rear end. And sleep. Please not be too early. Okay, I can kind of deal with that. Let's just take a very, very slow drive. Are we even going to be able to fit through that gap? Probably not, eh? Should be enough. Beautiful. Like a glove. Alright, slow drive. 30 mile an hour all the way there. Actually, how would this look for a shot? Maybe even this. Well, the problem I have with night shots, the darker the image on YouTube, it seems the less people that will end up clicking on it because, well, it's dark, you overlook it. It's something that I've done several times in the past. And I don't think there is any way to do exposure or anything on here. No, you can do saturation and stuff like that. Reset. But you can do exposure. I think Forza is probably one of the best games to get photo modes down. Now take this preliminary shot here. And we'll see what it's like. And let's face it, I know not everyone watches the Euro truck or American truck stuff, it's just the cool guys that do. The amount of people that ask in the streams, do I play American truck and Euro truck, miss these videos. I don't get it. I don't get if they just don't see them, or they're just not interested in videos. It's just pure live streams. It's beyond me. Might probably turn in the wrong spot, but oh well. Yeah, we're really not far away. And unfortunately, because we're here, I highly doubt we'll have another trip back to the UK. We may. We may, to be fair. Well, the FPS seems good in this build-up area. It's not as extensive as London, though. Maybe the guys at SES already use a low draw distance, and it's pro mods that ups it if you click on normal PCs. That could be a thing too. Which I guess we can put our high beams on. And cruise on into Trinity. Trinity is fairly big. I think it's got one of the Coast Guard for the UK in here or something. Normally. And apparently there's a workshop as well. I've been here before, but a long time ago. How do I even want to bother parking this? Yeah, because it's right there. We will. Park up, ready for those guys to come in the next day. Now, what would be really cool in the game is if you had to wait for a ferry schedule times. So if you miss a ferry, you'd have to wait however long, and that would be taken into consideration for the jobs. So they'd maybe give you extra time if the job, well, let's face it, the job knows if what ferry slot you will make doing the speed limits that you should be doing. And if you're early, you have to wait, sort of thing. Not without fast timing, but that'd be a cool feature. Park and brake, lights, engine, T. Interesting, they said lowering chocks or whatever and detaching cables. I've never seen it say that before. That's new. Used to say just loading landing legs, I believe. So we made 12 grand from that. Not too shabby. The trip wasn't particularly long, 263 miles, and it's taken us, what, 33 minutes to complete. Burnt 197 litres, 0.5 of fuel. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. And now, just for poops and giggles, let's see if we can get a return trip. We will not be doing the return trip in the video by any shape or form, but if I'm playing off camera later, yeah, boom, St. Helier, going to Jersey. I get from St. Helier down to Paris. That's what I thought. I'd end up fast traveling back to London more than likely. So until next time, hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the flip side. Later.